Today we are making jeweled quinoa. This is one of my favorite recipes because it is stunning with a capital S. So we have 2 cups of cooked quinoa. I cook my quinoa differently than the package says. I use 1 cup of dry to 1.5 cup of liquid. This gives more of a kind of a drier quinoa. It's not as mushy. So here we have the quinoa cooked up. You can either cook this in water or you can use a vegetable stock if you want some more flavor infused. Okay, so there's the quinoa. Next, I'm going to add a protein. So I actually decided on 2 plant-based proteins, chickpeas and edamame. These are frozen shelled edamame, and these are canned chickpeas. You can certainly make your own chickpeas as well. So this adds the protein in there. I like edamame because they're whole soybeans. Whole soybeans are phytoestrogens, and studies show that we should be eating more whole soy, not the stuff that's really manufactured. Like I'm talking about those veggie dogs, that type of thing. Whole soy, really important. Then what I'm gonna do is add some color. We've got some anthocyanins going on here. So we've got some blueberries, check those out. We've got some dried cherries. It just gives it that like bing. There you go, Bing cherries. I didn't even plan that. All right, then we've got some red jeweled pomegranates. It goes perfectly with our jeweled quinoa. That gives a bit of crunch and a bit of tartness. Next, I know it continues to go on. I have roasted up some sweet potato. So I peeled a sweet potato and some broccoli. I cut it into pretty well the same size as the sweet potato. Just drizzle a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, a little kosher salt, a little pepper. In the oven it goes, 400 for 20 minutes. So we've got vegetables. This just elevates it, like I'm telling you, so wonderful. Next, there's 2 more things here. I've got some roasted pistachios. I buy them pre-roasted, pre-salted. I love these, so some pistachios. If you are nut allergic, use pumpkin seeds. Next, this is the most exciting part, fresh figs. So these figs, look how voluptuous these figs are. So I'm just gonna show you how perfect these figs are. They're really, really fresh and juicy, not dried out at all. So I like to put about 3 or 4 figs depending on the size, and I just put them on top here. Look how pretty that is, the purple, the green. Next, now we have all the colors. We've got a beautiful dish that has your carbohydrate, your vegetables, your fruit. Let's dress it. So I'm going to take some lemon. The exciting ingredient, if you want to call it, in a lemon is called terpenes. This has been also studied for health promotion. So I'm going to put about 2 tablespoons of the lemon. So I'm just going to squeeze about 2 tablespoons out here. Usually half a lemon gives you about 1 to 2 tablespoons, and then each lemon has about 3 to 4 depending on the size. This seems to be quite a juicy lemon. Love lemon juice. Okay, then I'm going to take about 1/3 cup of extra virgin olive oil, mix the lemon juice in, so we've got our acid there, and then I'm going to take a clove of garlic. This is about half a clove. You can use half a clove to a clove depending on your taste. This has the active component allicin in it. You have to chop the garlic up at least 10 minutes before using it, which I've done. Then we have to add a little bit of sweetness, so I'm using a teaspoon of maple syrup. Fresh maple syrup. Oh, don't use that fake stuff. Last but not least, I'm gonna add just a teaspoon of kosher salt, and I'm just gonna whisk that up, and this is gonna dress the salad. There we go, and I'm just gonna pour it on. Look at that. This will stay in the fridge, I would say up to 5 days, but usually there's no leftovers because it's so good. And it really is a showstopper. This is actually a fantastic dish to make when you have vegetarians come over, because they just love the quinoa with the edamame, with the chickpea. They're getting a full protein. They're getting a full protein from the quinoa. They're also getting a lot of veggies. And that's it. That's my jeweled quinoa. Comment below, let me know if you try it, and this will be a family favorite. My kids like it, my husband likes it, we all like it. Now let's taste it for seasoning. It's sweet, it's salty, you taste the roasted vegetables, the sourness of the dried cherries. I love the different combinations of flavor. And I just popped a pomegranate. This is delicious. Really good.